Well, here we are again, folks. Good evening, one and all, regulars, newcomers, friends alike. What can I say? DJ Ozzy here with another legendary rock music quiz, ably assisted by my trusty sidekick and interjector DJ Lady P over there. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
DJ Lady P has decided that she's going to be drinking. What is she drinking? What are you drinking, my dear? Pina Colada.
Pina Colada.
Pina Colada she's drinking, so that's nice, isn't it, everybody?
It's been so warm. It's summer.
So warm. She's feeling very summery and obviously in a mood for a Pina Colada. So hopefully we've got 10 or 11, 12, and we'll do the shout-outs in a minute, Pen. I just want to pad this out with some inane banter for a while.
Do that.
So, yes, we'll start off with what's Ozzy drinking tonight, and this was on offer, £1.69 in, hang on a minute, this here, on offer, £1.69 in Michael's Drinks tonight, so I'll start off with that, and then we will have a think about the voting for the drink that Ozzy must drink round. So, I know you all like that. Now, hopefully Margaret from Fife is on tonight, and I brought this in your honour. Until about 3 o'clock this afternoon, I've never ever had this. In the 53 years I've been on this planet, I've never had it. So, that is there. Now, I don't know what you drink with Iron Brew up in Fife, Margaret. Hopefully you can tell us in the comments, but I'm going to try it with some vodka. So that is the one vote, and the other vote is for this, obviously, Jack Daniels and Diet Coke. So if you want the drink to be Iron Brew and vodka, that's one vote, or Diet Coke, Jack Daniels and Diet Coke, JD and Coke is the other one, more of a usual one. So how many have we got? Oh, 13 or so far.
So we've got
so shout outs, let's do the shout outs. Who have we got on, Penny? Let's
we have Amanda.
Yes, hello Amanda. Just a second, let me put this on the screen, which is the oh, hang on. There we go. Let me put this on the screen, which is a montage of the regulars. Now, you're not going to see that for 30 seconds, Pen, so, no. But it is a little montage of the regulars. So that's Lorraine from Stafford on her motorbike. So carry on with the... who have we got then?
So we've got Paula.
Paula, in fact, there's a photo of Paula as we speak, holding a glass of Pina Colada, very similar to one that DJ Lady P is drinking over there. So who else?
We've got Garvin.
Oh, Garvin, yes. Well, we'd expect Garvin if Paula's on, really. They live in the same house.
We have our old mate Phil.
Oh, Phil,
yes,
hello. Phil was on earlier on, so my old mucker. Yes.
We have Margaret.
Margaret from Fife. Ah, hello, Margaret. Now then, Margaret. Now, I know you didn't do very well on Penny's quiz last week, but it's the taking part that counts. That's what we said, wasn't it? So, in honour of you and all people north of the border, I bought this big 3 litre bottle of Iron Brew. I actually quite like it. I've never had it before. Tastes a bit like Vimto things. So who else?
Okay, so we've got Joe the man and Joe the lady.
Oh, we've got the two Joes, right? Not related, but Joe the man, Joe the lady.
We've got Lynette.
Lynette, hello Lynette, back from Breen Sands, I see.
We've got Angela.
Oh, and Angela, well, yes.
And Richard's assisting today.
Oh, right, ably assisted by Richard. So,
now, Phil points out, and I can see myself, that the video is choppy again.
The video is a bit choppy. There's not a lot I can do about that, folks, because I've rebooted the computer. Hopefully you can hear the audio. What I might do is I might just take the video off when I'm doing the rounds so that you get a bit more of a better experience. Now, complaints.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Yes.
Not more complaints.
More complaints. We've had more complaints, Penny.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm afraid so. So let me go back to the complaints screen. I've got a screen for the complaints, folks, because that's how bad it is. So let me get rid of the regulars off there. Hang on a minute. Let's get rid of Lynette and her dog. Right, now, yes, complaints. So if you recall this quiz from a little while ago, we had... what did we have, Penny?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. What we had was Star Trek characters, and I had complaints from the Borg and the Ferengi and everybody else because I favoured the Klingons. Now, last time I did this, I did a drummers round, and I mentioned about my favourite Muppets character as being Animal, and also said that he was the world's greatest drummer. So I've seemed to have upset the drumming community, but not only that, I've managed to upset the rest of the Muppets. So I've had a letter from Kermit and Miss Piggy, and Fozzie Bear has written in as well, and bizarrely the Swedish chef has written in.
Really?
Yes, and the Swedish chef was very abusive, actually, and I have an opinion about the Swedish chef. I think he must have gone to the same chef school as Gordon Ramsay, judging by his language.
Oh, really?
Yes,
really?
Yes.
Oh,
so I've apologised to all those, so all is good now. All the Muppets are happy again. So that's all good. Just to confirm to you newcomers that this is definitely not a curry house. This wallpaper is my dining room, and so if you see anything on here that says anything to do with a curry house, ignore that, because it's not a curry house. Right. Okay.
Right, Vanessa's here as well.
No, where's Vanessa? No, yes. Let me talk to you about Vanessa. Vanessa, our previous champion and also winner of a fantastic prize. So this is Vanessa, who hot-footed it down to our house from her house in Tamworth to pick up the bottle of ouzo with her long-suffering husband Andy there, who came along with her. I believe she went home and downed that ouzo. I think that's what was the plan anyway. So Vanessa won that. Now you're playing for the prize, which is the trophy. Yes, the trophy is the prize. Now that is the prize. Now there is also another prize, as Vanessa will testify. So let's scrub Vanessa's name off the prize for starters. Let's get rid of that, and let's show you what the prize is. So the prize for tonight's quiz is a Brut 33. Right? Now then, as well as the trophy, which you know is what you're really paying for, I've got a bottle of Brut 33 here that my father-in-law gave me once. I don't know why, but he did. Now I've not really used. I think I used a little bit of it once just to see what it's like. Decided it's not for me. So this is what you're playing for tonight. I will, if you live in Birmingham or anywhere near where I live, I'll drive it and give it to you. If you're Vanessa and you want to drive down from Tamworth, if you win this, that's lovely. We'd love to see you again. Otherwise, I will use a good old raw man and post it to you, wrapping it in bubble wrap first, because we don't want the postman all smelling of Brut 33, do we? No, not really, they say.
Or the post women.
Well, indeed, the post women, yes, or some of them are, yeah. Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
We have Ricardo.
Ricardo.
And
very avant-garde, Ricardo. Ricardo, eh? Now, let me go. Hang on a minute, Pen. Let me go through the.
Sorry.
Yes, I've got
the rules.
Yes,
you can do the rules.
I'm going to do the rules now for the newbies. So I'll rattle through this because most of you are regulars, so there's no point me explaining the rules because you all know the rules. So it's a write it down on a sheet of paper quiz, not write it in the comments so everybody else can see your answer and how clever you are quiz. Because what will happen is that they will do better than you, and they will actually win. So that's not the thing to do. So write it down on a piece of paper. We've got 4 rounds. And the first round is a pictures round. Now this is Penny's fault this time.
My fault?
Yes, I'm not taking any responsibility for these pictures. This is all down to Penny. The second round is your rock general knowledge, which is antonyms and synonyms again. That was popular last time with at least one person, so I'm going to do it again. And then we've got the alpha links, which everybody likes, and then the connections round, which I'm quite proud of this time. And then if we have a tie-break situation where 2 or more people are on the same score at the end of this, we will have the famous tie-break round. Okay, so let's get on with the quiz.
Can I just...
You're going to interject?
First of all, Pete and Heidi are here. So
hello, Pete and Heidi, yes.
And also, a couple of our ladies like Brut. So
the ladies are going to try and win the Brut, are they?
So Lynette says, I love the smell of Brut. I used to wear it and sniff myself.
Lynette has fessed up on the internet to liking Brut. And not only that, wearing Brut, even better.
And Amanda says says that
Really?
she wore Brut in the 70s.
Did you know? Well, there you are then, girls. You could have that if you concentrate hard and you do well at tonight's quiz. So, right.
Right.
We're
Are
ready
we
to
ready
round.
to go?
Yes, we're ready to go now.
Let's go.
Yeah, pictures round. Now, this is Penny's fault. Penny over there. This is all down to you. Hang on, let me have a wet me whistle. Hold on.
This Pina Colada's going down very nicely.
Yes, it's almost gone, hasn't it?
So what, I've got some more in the fridge.
Okay, right. Hairs in me now. Bloody hell. Right, now, let's, this round, Penny has decided to make it harder because we've both discussed this and you're all too good at this. So you all get really high scores in our pictures round, which, we've challenged now to try and make it harder. So these are all bass players, right? So this is the first one. Here he is. Nice and easy to start with. They do get harder. What I tend to do is a bit of a roller coaster with my picture round. It's easy, then hard, then easy again.
Your whole quiz is a roller coaster, DJ Ozzy.
More like the Titanic, Penny, but so there's the first bass player for you in our bass players round. Moving swiftly on, I will display them all in one go at the end of the when I've gone through them one by one. So this is number 2. I told you they're going to get harder. This is a tough one. There's loads of pictures of this guy on the internet, which I thought were quite easy, but I found this one. I thought, haha, I'll use this one. Mean, aren't I? Yes, cruel. Now then, I've also been accused, yes, I forgot about this, of not having many female pictures in my pictures round. Unfortunately, there aren't that many female bass players, but there is this one. Female
not
bass
famous ones, anyway.
No. There probably are lots of bass players, female bass players, and none I've only heard of. So that's that. Here we are. So who is she? Just the name of the bass player. Don't have to tell me who the band is this time.
And I didn't recognise her from the photo.
Well, you told me who she was.
Yes.
And then I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, I didn't recognise.
There we are. Right, so moving on. This is number 4.
In that.
Bass player. Very, very famous bass player. Getting on a bit now, but he's still amazing. Band is still amazing as well. Now then. That's him, so write it down. I will go through them, well, put them all up at the end, so don't worry. In number 5, here he is. Time for another slurp. And keep thinking about we'll have the vote for the drinks in a minute, by the way.
It's 1 for each at the moment.
What did Margaret say? I mean, Margaret hasn't seen it. Margaret?
No, I don't know. I just I didn't write down who said what.
Is Iron Brew and vodka, or Jack Daniels and Coke. So I'm guessing I know which way you're going to lean, Margaret, on this one. I hope you're well, by the way. Now then, here's number 6. It's number 6 for you. So have a think about the drinks thingy. Number 6 there. And then moving on, we have a good friend of mine, obviously. Yeah. Number 7. Still looks like him, I think. You won't see him for 30 seconds.
No, I'm still on number 5.
Yeah, I think you might guess who he is. But number 7, a good friend of mine, obviously. There's a clue for you. And moving on. Number 8, I think this is an amazing photo of him. Very, very funny. He's probably very embarrassed about this photo, actually, but there we are. Great bass player, though. I told you we were going to get easier. So this is the roller coaster. This is the thing that happens with me. I make them easier towards the end of the round to try and sort of lift your spirits. There we are in the lockdown. This is number 9, and finally. Actually, I'm lying to you here. This is another hard one.
You don't really know what's going on, do you?
I do. I actually practiced this. I practiced this last night. That's how fresh it is in my mind. Right, so this is number 10. Right, okay. So there's number 10. As you got the big pictures. So what I'll do is I'll go for the whole screen full of pictures, and put them all up in one go. So this is them all in one go. I will leave you for a few seconds to ponder those, and also ponder If you want to type it in the comments, if you can multitask.
Or multitask.
If I could say multi, you can multitask. Iron Brew and vodka, or Jack Daniels and Coke.
Now, Margaret has voted for Iron Brew.
I thought she might. Now, last time I did this kind of thing, Glam Jam and Jane were on here, and very naughty Glam Jam, he said both. So, yes, you're trying to get me drunk. It doesn't take much. Right. So, you've had time to ponder them now. So, what I shall do is I shall reveal the answers in about 3 seconds and finalise your answers in 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to reveal them now. You're marking your own because I trust you. There we are. So, your first one is John Entwistle from The Who. He didn't have to say which band he was from, but that's just a little bit of FYI. John Paul Jones, Led Zeppelin. Tina Weymouth from
Talking Heads.
Talking Heads, that's right, yes. Roger Waters from Pink Floyd. That's Bill Wyman from the Stones. Chris Squire is number 6. He's from Yes. Yes, he is. And Geezer, my good old mate Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath, is number 7. That there fuzzy-headed creature is John Deacon from Queen. Phil Lynott, of course, a famous bass player. And Jack Bruce. There we are. Who was Jack Bruce in, Pen?
Cream.
Cream, yes, that's right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the... hopefully you've marked your own. And we're going to go to the Scores on the Doors thingy where I put this up. What?
Paula's got 0.
Paula? Not very good on bass players. What about Garvin, Paul? Add your score to Garvin's, Paula. Don't worry about that. You're a team here. You're a team. Don't forget you want to win the Brut. Hang on. Garvin's Christmas present. Here we go. Ta-da!
Margaret's got 1.
Oh, well done, Margaret.
There, Margaret. You've got 1 more than Paula.
There you go, see? Margaret's in the lead then at the moment.
Margaret's in the lead, yay! The votes coming in, it's... for the Scottish thing, which
Iron Brew.
Well, Phil has pointed out it's not pronounced iron; it's more like
Yes, you're right. Actually, Philip, that is true because there's no O in it. It's Urn Brew. Yeah, Margaret, am I doing that right? You're up in Scotland. You can be our Scottish consultant here. On Urn Brew. I never noticed that before, actually. I always thought it was Iron Brew, but anyway. So there we go.
Right, the scores are coming in.
Have we got
they're pretty low. They're pretty low.
This is Penny, you see. This is Penny all over. If you did her pop quiz last week, it was so rock hard that only Paul Gambaccini could have answered a few of those questions.
To be fair, I didn't pick these photos.
You said bass players, though.
Yeah, I said bass players. Yes. I said bass players.
And I haven't even got a Muppet or a Star Trek character to do. I couldn't do anything with that. I mean, what do you want to do with that? You'll say roadies next time, won't you? Be roadies next time you watch roadies. Whose roadie is this? Be funny. I might do that actually, roadies. Famous roadies.
Right, I'm just making... Oh, we have a...
Let me just put the answers back for you to see them because... and you need to see them. So, we've got some 8s there, 7s. Yes, quite a few people had been struggling with this one, haven't they?
Yes.
Yes. Don't despair, folks. Don't despair. Don't leave and get all upset. It does get easier because that was sort of Penny's round, really.
Blame it on me.
And the next one.
Sorry. To interject again.
Oh yes.
Margaret says it is pronounced iron.
Well, there you are, you see.
Margaret is Scottish.
Margaret knows these things because she's up in Fife, and so she knows about Iron Brew, and it is Iron Brew. So there we are. And we've cleared that one up.
I'm pleased that's
I'm going to have to have in Complaints Corner, I have to have the Scottish people next week, aren't I? All the people who work in the Iron Brew factory, let's see where it's made. I bet it's not even made in Scotland, you know.
I think it is.
One of those myths.
No, I think it is.
Is it? I don't know, you know, it's probably made in Poland or something. It doesn't say where it's made. It's a bit like KFC. It's got, here we are. Oh, no, it does. Brewed in Scotland since 1901 to a secret recipe of 32 flavours.
Ooh.
You can't describe it because there's nothing like it. Well, that's absolutely spot on. You can't describe it. But I would go so far to say as Vinto is the nearest I would describe as that. A fruity sort of a drink. I thought, it tasted of carrots before I drank it. That's what I think my mum told me that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's orange, isn't it?
Well, it is orange. That's probably where she got it from. I don't know. Right.
Made from girders. Yes, Margaret, I remember those.
Made from girders. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just rusty.
Rusty girders.
Shall I give the countdown on the scores?
We'll have the scores on the door.
So we've got Paula, and I'm assuming Garvin is playing with Paula.
Yes.
On 0. Along with Donna Morgan on 0.
Oh dear.
But, well done for
folks, this is
taking part.
This is looking a bit dicey now as far as we're concerned.
We have...
Look what you could have won.
Amanda and Matt on 1.
Oh, yes.
Margaret on 1.
Amanda, did I see you are going to be a grandmother? Did I see that? Yes, I think I did.
Oh.
Tried to keep that one from me, didn't you? As I saw on Alice's Facebook, there was definite bumpage going on there. So, yes.
We have James Hipwell on 1.
Oh, James. Yeah, James, this is James. This is going to be the day.
Right, okay.
Congratulations, James. The cat's out of the bag now, my friend. I've just told the whole internet, but it was already all over the internet anyway, so congratulations, and I mean that. And next time I see you in the field house, I will buy you a big drink. So how about that? Yes.
Iron Brew.
If you want it to be Iron Brew, it can be Iron Brew, it can be a pint or whatever you fancy, really.
We have Phil on 2 and Joe the Lady on 2.
Joe the Lady's on 2, yes.
Then we jump up to 4.
What's happened to Tim, by the way? Because Tim was helping Joe last time.
Oh, well, Tim's on 3.
Tim's in a separate room again, so in the east wing of their house.
Tim's on 3.
Yes.
Lynette is on 4.
Well done, Lynette.
And Ricardo on 4. And Pete Sparrow.
Oh,
and I think Heidi's assisting on 4. Or maybe it's Heidi and Pete's assisting. But they're on 4.
Well, they're on 4, whatever.
And then we jump up to Angela Webb and Richard on 6.
Yes, that's a good score.
And second place, Vanessa. And in the lead, we have Joe the Man.
Joe the Man?
On 8.
Joe the Man.
Joe the Man on 8.
I believe he's in Southampton or something like that. He's right the other end of the country to Margaret. So you give Margaret a wave, Joe, and she won't see you. But people, your next door neighbours will think you've gone mad. There we are. Right. Okay. So there we are. Then Joe is in the lead, closely followed by Vanessa, closely followed by Angela and Richard. Good.
Right. Should we move on to Mount 2, DJ?
So, Joe, I can see you wearing this, my friend, down at the nightclubs and pubs in your local town. You'll cut a right dash down there at the top. Get your flares out as well, you'll be fine. Right, so this is round 2, affectionately known as the second round, and it is rock antonyms and synonyms. So, without wanting to sort of patronise you too much, antonyms are words that mean the same.
No.
Without patronising myself too much. Antonyms are things that mean the opposite of, and synonyms that mean the same of. So, shut up, Penny.
It's not my fault.
It's you with your blooming bass players round. I'll tell you, you've upset her. These will never come on this quiz again. You watch. They already hate me. Right, so the first 5 are your antonyms. So these are the opposites. So question number 1 in antonyms, who is or who are or what band or what artist is the Black Dots? So it's the opposite of the Black Dots. I will display these on the screen, but I'll read them through first, so that you can have a think about them. So rock antonyms, the opposites, the Black Dots. Second question in your round 2 antonyms round. Penny's giggling about something here. So
Phil just said
he wants to interject, I can tell.
Phil just said that he had Leo Sayer and Richard Gere. Is it Leo Sayer or Richard Gere for
Deakin.
round 1?
Deakin.
No,
Leo
Phil.
Yes, he's on about John Deakin's photo.
Oh right, yes.
Yes,
sorry.
that's what he means. Leo Sayer. Yes.
Yes.
I thought so too. Actually, I thought he was like that. Yes, I thought one of them looked like Russ Abbott as well. But anyway, put me off now. Question number 1 in antonyms round. I'm going to get through this quiz if it kills me. Question number 1 in antonyms round is the black dots. The opposite of the black dots, please. Question number 2, the opposite of native. Band or an artist. Native is your question number 2 in antonyms. Penny's gone to get herself another Pina Colada. She already had a large glass of Pina Colada with, and I didn't know we got these. She got a little umbrella here, look. There we are. Your question number 3 in antonyms, part of round 2, is clothed gentleman. Clothed gentleman is question number 3. What band or artist is the opposite of clothed gentleman? I've nearly run out of this. Actually, this was a bargain, you know. Did I tell you? £1.69, I think it was, or £1.79. Normally, the bottles in Michael's Drinks by Me are about £2.20. And I'm actually quite partial to speckled hen. I quite like it. It's a nice, easy drinking drink. Now, I do know my old mate from school, Phil, has suddenly, later on in the autumn of his life, decided that he's into real ale. And he goes around the country and brews his own, actually. As well, Oxford Brew, and he drinks real ale now, and he also comments upon real. Oh, here she is. Right, Penny, well done, you've got me umbrella there.
Parasol, yeah. Parasol.
There
you go.
Hey, look at that, a nice little small glass of Pina Colada there for Penny.
Yes.
That's nice.
I'll try not to spin it on your keyboard.
Yes, don't spin it on the computer, that's not going to help. Right, so, do you want to...
Oh yes, I'll shut that door.
Shut that door. Yes, thank you. Where did I get to? Clothed gentleman. Right, next one in round 2, antonyms is antidote. What band or artist is opposite of antidote? That's question number 4. Question number 5 is straight brother. What band or artist is the opposite of straight brother? See, I told you these were easy. This is my round, so they're going to be nice now. And now we're moving on to the second half of this round, which is the synonyms. So these are the same as. So this artist or band, question number 6, possibly behemoths. Possibly behemoths. It's question number 6. Question number 7. Undesirable associates. In your synonyms part, undesirable associates. Question number 7. My personal favourite in this round, in synonyms, oyster fruit and get stuck. Oyster fruit gets stuck. In synonyms, oyster fruit gets stuck. Question number 8. Question number 9 is haste. Question number 9 in synonyms is haste. And your final question is wireless top in synonyms. Wireless top. So there they all are. I will display them there while I charge my glass. That was my coaster, by the way. Charge my glass and look longingly at the prize not worth winning, the Brut. 3. That's good radio. That is me taking a sip, isn't it? So there you are. There's the questions in their entirety, and I will leave you another couple of seconds just to ponder those before we go through the answers, and then we can mark your own, and then Penny will do the cumulative scores and the league table after round 2. So I know you're all trying hard because you want to win this bottle of fruit.
It's gone quiet on the comments.
It has gone quiet. You know, you can always tell when they're concentrating, can't you?
Yes.
It's funny, this is. So, right, okay, so here we go. Question number 1 was the black dots. The antonym of that is the white stripes. As easy as that. The black dots. Antonym is the white stripes.
Oh, hang on. Oh, you put the answers up. So I
haven't put the answers up.
Have you not?
No.
Phil just said that was very fast. Hang on.
All right.
I think people just maybe pondering the moment more.
Well, I'll take another slurp.
From your Peaky Blinders glass.
My Peaky Blinders glass, yes. Is young Beverly helping you tonight, Philip, or are you doing this solo? Beverly looking after the cat and the hedgehog. As hedgehogs does, Phil. Oh, by the way, Phil, just mentioning, we're down near Bicester on Sunday, so I might send you a text and see if you're about on Sunday afternoon. We're going for a picnic with some friends of ours, so I shall let you know. So you've had enough time now, that's enough. The Prince of Darkness doesn't wait around all night. The black dots, the antonym of that is the white stripes. There we are. Native, the antonym of native is foreigner. So the antonym of a native is foreigner. Clothed gentleman, the antonym of clothed gentleman is bare naked ladies. Bare naked ladies. So clothed, bare naked, gentlemen, ladies. There we are, bare naked ladies. Antidote is question number 4, and the antonym of an antidote is a poison. So that's the opposite of an antidote, is a poison. This one I liked as well. Straight brother. It's quite easy really when you think about it. Twisted sister. Straight brother, twisted sister. It wasn't gay dad or anything like that. It was twisted sister. So that was what that was. Number 6, now we're moving into the synonyms part of this round. Possibly behemoths. They might be giants. How about that then? They might be giants. That's a great question, that is.
Well done, Ozzy.
Yes. Yes. Undesirable associates. That synonym is bad company. Undesirable is bad, associates is company. So undesirable associates, bad company. This one, my personal favourite of the round. Oyster fruit gets stuck. Well, an oyster fruit is a pearl, and if something gets stuck, it's jammed. So pearl jam. How about that then? Oyster fruit gets stuck, pearl jam. This one, as simple as haste, rush. If you hasten, you rush something. Yes, more haste, less speed. Last one on this one is wireless top, radio head. So a wireless is a radio, and the head is a top. Yeah, top of, head of. So wireless top, radio head. So you're marking your own again, and we trust you because we do, and I've no way of checking anyway. And so there we are. So let's go back to Moa with the Peaky Blinders glass. So yes, it's my Peaky Blinders glass from Sadler's Brewery. There they are, Peaky Blinders from Birmingham as well, like me.
Bev is with Phil. Hello.
Oh, hello, Bev. Hello, how are you, my dear? Hope you're well. Helping Phil with his answers to the rock music questions, no doubt. So let's no, let's not go there. Let's go there, and let's go for the scores on the doors, please. What have you got?
Well, hang on. Let me just.
Oh, Penny's furiously writing away, calculating averages and percentages, and as she goes, doing all that kind of useful stuff.
Oh, I've put that was the wrong one.
No. While Penny's doing that, let me just do a little advert here. So this is, the text is a bit small. Hopefully it comes out okay on your phones and tablets. This is, we've got quite a bit in the diary now. We've got next Saturday, the 22nd. Is that next Saturday, 22nd? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Next Saturday, 22nd, is our live stream on our Facebook page, 60s, 70s and 80s party. So it's not rock music, but it's 60s, 70s and 80s on vinyl. We'll be having Lynette's Record Roulette, which is a new popular part of our thingy. We'll be having the legend slot at 10 o'clock where I play 5 from a band that you vote for. So I'll be putting the voting up sort of midweek for that, and we'll see who everybody votes for the legend slot. Following on from that, the following Friday, Penny's going to do one of her retro music quizzes, and then the week after that, we're going to do Lockdown Rockdown, which is the all rock music live stream on Facebook. Again, with Record Roulette and the legend slot, but it will be rock music, so it'll be Queen and David Bowie and people like that. And then after that, we did last Saturday our first night since lockdown, first night since March at Fletcher's Bar in King's Heath in Birmingham. and we did the 33 and a third club, which is where we play 6 iconic albums all the way through, and I read out a bit of blurb about the albums and a bit of fun facts and whatever, and people get to listen to the albums, and it was a very appreciative crowd actually. We played Dare by Human League, and Duran Duran by Duran Duran, and Once Upon a Time by Simple Minds, and Welcome to the Pleasure Dome actually, we did that, and a Heaven 17 album, and it was very, very good. It was very good because it's the first time that we've done anything since lockdown. It's the first time that Fletcher's have really done anything since lockdown, so it was great, really, really great. So we've got that's our forthcoming events. So Penny, I think
right,
is almost
yes, I've almost done. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anyone.
She's not missed anyone. Good. Let's have a look at the where we are. Now it's almost time for me to drink the drink that people are voting for, Pen.
Oh yes, well it's Iron Brew.
It's Iron Brew, is this right?
It's Iron Brew, so that's...
prepare the Iron Brew. So, first of all, the vodka. Here it is. Now then, a goodly measure, because the Prince of Darkness doesn't do things by half. There we are, probably a double that is. Maybe a triple. Haha. There we go. Right, vodka and Iron Brew. There we are. It's a bit like, what is it, Jägermeister and Red Bull or something.
I haven't had either, so...
No, we're not.
No, I'm not.
I've had Jägermeister and Red Bull. It's a vile drink, actually. It really is horrible.
Maybe that's why I've never had it.
It's sickly and bleh. I don't know if anybody else... Has anybody else on here had vodka? I don't know why.
Right.
I was drunk one Christmas and somebody gave me one.
Right, we don't appear to have the score for Pete and Heidi yet.
Oh, Pete and Heidi.
Hang on, I've just seen it. Sorry, I haven't got... Yeah, I'll do the cumulative. Right, so do you want the individual or the cumulatives?
Well, we'll go for the cumulative, I think.
Cumulatives, right. Yeah, let's go for the cumulatives, otherwise...
Let's see if anyone got 10 out of 10.
No, but Vanessa got 9 out of 10.
No, in round 2.
In round 2.
Oh, she did,
Yes, she got 7 out of 10 there.
9 out of 10. Right, okay.
9 out of 10.
Vanessa is concentrating now.
9 out of 10. You've got a few 8 out of 10.
She's got Andy's Christmas presents in mind here, obviously.
So Phil and Bev have got 8 out of 10.
Good.
Joe the Lady, 8 out of 10.
Yes.
Joe the Man, 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Angela and Richard, 8 out of 10. Ricardo, 8 out of 10.
See, my rounds are much nicer, aren't they?
Tim, 8 out of 10.
By the way, here it is, the vodka and Iron Brew. So let me...
We've got 7 out of 10. We've got Pete and Heidi and Donna.
Yeah.
And then we've got Amanda and Matt on 6 out of 10. Yes. And James on 6 out of 10 as well.
That's good.
Lynette on 5 out of 10.
Oh, Lynette, you normally do well at antonyms and synonyms. It's one of your favourites.
And then Margaret's 1 out of 10 again. So Margaret's very consistent.
Margaret, you are consistent. That is true.
Yes.
And as we always say,
there should be a prize for consistency.
I'm going to send Margaret a prize. Do you know what, Margaret?
Consistency.
Well, to try and keep her happy, really. Margaret, I do apologise. I will send you something nice through the post. If you send me your address, I will send you something, a little wooden spoony type prize. So
we have 2 leaders at this point.
Okay.
We have Joe the Man.
Joe the Man, down in Southampton, I think he is.
And Vanessa.
And Vanessa and Andy.
16 out of 20.
So it could be that we either split the bottle and I send...
That would be difficult, wouldn't it?
Well, I could decant it into another bottle.
Yes, you could do.
Or we go for the tiebreaker. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Well, it's still a long way to go. It's still
all to play for. Yes. So we have Alpha Links now, which is the ever popular round. Here we are. So, Alpha Links. Now, let me explain. I don't think there's that many newcomers, but I'll quickly explain anyway.
Yes.
So, Alpha Links works like this. I read out some questions, and if answer to the first question begins with the letter B, then the second question, the answer will begin with the letter C. The third question, the answer will begin with the letter D, and so on and so on. If I get to the letter Z, and the answer is something like ZZ Top, then the answer to the next question will begin with the letter A. We just go right the way back to the beginning again. So hopefully everyone understands that. Flag up in the comments if I've made a hash of that and you don't understand what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I will carry on with Alpha Links. So don't worry if you don't get some of the earlier questions. Once you've got where you are in the alphabet, you can sort of backtrack, and that will give you an extra clue, and that usually helps, I find. So let's crack on with our things.
Can I just interject very briefly? Andrea says, lovely hair, Ozzy. It is beautiful. He's had his hair done today, haven't you, Ozzy?
No, this isn't the new hair.
Oh.
No.
Oh, right.
No, this is the old hair. This is the old hair. The new hair is much longer than this.
Longer than that?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. Well, I think Angela lives in Birmingham, actually, if I remember rightly.
Andrea.
Oh, Andrea.
Andrea said lovely hair.
Andrew from work.
Yes.
Yes. You might not recognise me here, Andrea, but yes, it's me, by the way. Back on video again. Hope you and Reg are all right. Now, Andrea is a good friend of mine from work, actually, very, very good friend, very funny person. I've completely forgotten where I am. Rock Alpha Links. Question number 1 in Rock Alpha Links. His real name is Derek William Dick, but what is he better known as? His real name is Derek William Dick, but what is he better known as? Is your question number 1. Now then,
you would change your name, wouldn't you, if it was that?
Derek Dick. Well, could have been worse. Could have been Richard Dick. Dick. It's growing on me, that is, you know, as a drink. Yes. Where have you been all my life, Iron Brew? I'll be on deep fried Mars bars next. Oh, by the way, I'm still wearing the bat pendant there that I got on eBay for £3.50. There it is. Too hot to wear the Ozzy cape tonight, folks, because it's been about 30 degrees here in Solihull, which is ridiculously hot. It's like being in the tropics. So your question 1, I'll repeat that again for you, is his real name is Derek William Dick. What is he better known as? Or who is he better known as? Question number 2, in the opposite way around to this, his stage name is Sting, but what is his real name? His stage name is Sting, but what is his real name? And if you get the answer to that, you will then know the first letter of the answer to question number 1. There we are. That's how it works. As I say all the time, these do get easier halfway through, but then they get harder again. So, question number 3. Which band had a hit with the song Barracuda? Which band had a hit with the song Barracuda? That's definitely more than a double, that is, Pen. Blimey. I might sell that to Jeff Bezos for his blooming rocket fuel. Hey? SpaceX. There you go, Jeff. Not that you can't afford your own rocket fuel, you clown, but there we are. I won't upset Mark Zuckerberg tonight because he'll cut my feed if I mention... in fact, I've already mentioned him. I shouldn't have said anything. That's what I think happens, you know. Whenever I mention the person whose name I won't mention again, we have problems with our feed. I think he's got algorithms looking out for his name. You know, the big Z. So that was question number 3. The band who had a hit with the song Barracuda. Question number 4. Who was the drummer for Deep Purple? Now, if you are a regular and you were on here 2 weeks ago, you will know this, because it came up in the drummer's picture round. Who was the drummer for Deep Purple? If you weren't, then why weren't you? You traitor. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, you have more complaints.
I'll have more complaints. I'll tell you what, Complaints Corner is becoming the biggest part of this quiz. Takes up more time than anything else. Question number 5. Which band were formed in Blackpool in 1967 and their lead singer is Ian Anderson? Which band were formed in Blackpool in 1967 and their lead singer was Ian Anderson? Remember, we're in Alpha Link, so if you've got some of the earlier ones, you know what this starts with. So there we are. Another easy one for you, just to get you onto the Alpha Links and get you to know where we are in the alphabet. What was Lemmy's surname? My good old mate Lemmy sadly passed away a couple of years back. Very suddenly, actually. Well, did you find it was suddenly? Did you think it was quite sudden?
No.
Did you think he was...
I think he'd probably been ill for a while.
We haven't seen much of him, had we, really, for a while. He'd gone to ground, but I wasn't expecting this. I must have been. I mean,
I was more shocked when David Bowie.
I was going to say that and Prince, that and Prince and Michael Jackson. Those people. I mean, my goodness me, they came out of the blue, didn't they? Really. As did Freddie Mercury. To be honest with you, I didn't see that one coming either. Didn't know who he was.
Oh dear, he looked.
Well, when you look back.
Even at the time.
Yes, but when you look back at the videos of the time, he looked painful.
If you were watching the videos at the time, you'd have thought he looked painful.
Well, I don't know. I just thought his makeup or something. I just thought,
Anyway, shall we move on?
Talking about David Bowie, which David Bowie hit was produced by Nile Rodgers from Chic? It's almost like I planned this, This is unbelievable. I don't, but he says it's almost like I do.
I've forgotten that was.
That's question 7. Which David Bowie hit was produced by Nile Rodgers from Chic? Another amazing person, actually. He produced lots of stuff, didn't he?
Chic.
Amongst other things. Yes, and Sister Sledge.
Diana Ross.
The sisters that were Sledge were eternally grateful to him. They had lots of songs that he wrote and produced and whatever. So there you are. Now, question number 8. Which band was singing about Girls, Girls, Girls? Which band was singing about Girls, Girls, Girls? They are a rock band.
And Nile Rodgers produced some Duran Duran, didn't they?
They did.
He did.
He did, rather, yes.
Yeah,
he did.
Just going back to Nile Rodgers. So.
I think he produced Hungry Like the Wolf. Lynette will know this because Lynette is a big Duran Duran fan. I think it was Hungry Like the Wolf he produced.
Gainer's joined. Hello, Gainer.
Oh, Gainer.
We're halfway through.
You've missed the meatloaf round, but never mind.
There's a whole round
on meatloaf. Yes,
especially for you.
We're now into the vegetarian part of the quiz, where there's no meat. So yes, sorry about that. But yes, you've missed. You've missed a bit of it actually. So you're going to struggle there, Gainer, to win tonight's star prize, which is a bottle of Brut, which you could have had for Dave's birthday present. But there we are. So. Anyway, don't worry about that though, Gainer, because they sell it at Superdrug still. It's very cheap as well. Anyway, question 8, which band was singing about Girls, Girls, Girls? And question number 9 in this round, Alpha Links. What was the name of the album, not the band, what was the name of the album that had an album cover featuring a baby swimming underwater? Very iconic, very famous album this. What was the name of the album that had an album cover featuring a baby swimming underwater? Ask question number 9.
Sorry.
I'm trying to run a professional quiz here.
Yes.
Stop doing that. Nice. Last question. I will display them now actually. Last question. What tobacco brand was the title of a Small Faces album? What famous tobacco brand was the title of a Small Faces album? And it's not Benson and Hedges.
So I'm just stretching.
What you're doing over there. All right. Now then, there are your questions in their entirety.
You're going to give people a little more time, especially since we've got a couple of new people that have joined.
Yes,
ponder these questions.
Gainer and Dave have joined us. Gainer and Dave, very good friends of the Prince of Darkness and DJ Lady P. They come on to our live streams on a regular basis, and we have a lot of fun, don't we, Gainer and Dave? We have a lot of fun.
Much banter.
Much banter, much laughter. Usually winding me up with silly requests that they know I don't like, and then primarily meatloaf, yes, and another such stuff, and I get my own back by playing John Denver's Country Roads for them. It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? It's got to be done. In fact, Gainer and Dave, they've kindly invited us over to a barbecue, haven't they, Pen?
Yes.
So yes, we're very much looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Yes, we are very much looking forward to that. So hopefully you've had time to ponder. Does anybody need any more time to finalise their answers on round 3? I'm quite happy to give you more time, but if you need some more time, just put it in the comments. Otherwise, I will go through the revealing of the answers bit. So, has anyone said anything?
Not that I can see, but I'm at 30 seconds behind you, aren't I?
Yes. Well, I'll give you another 5 seconds because I'm generous like that.
Ooh.
I know, do you know?
Aren't you nice?
I was just thinking, as I'll say that, what a generous person you are. Right.
Margaret's asked for 6 days.
Bless you, Margaret. Margaret, you know what I'm going to do next time? I'm going to send you the quiz the day before. and everyone will think, wow, Margaret, you really come on a bit, you have. We love you, Margaret, though. We love you. You're a brilliant person. So much fun. Right, it's all a bit of a laugh and a joke, isn't it, this? Now, I'm going to go through the answers now. I've had no comments to the contrary, so it's too late. I'm going to reveal the answers to you. Well, I'm going to read them through, actually, and then reveal them. So, his real name is Derek William Dick. What is he better known as? He's better known as Fish from Marillion. So, your Alpha Links starts with the letter F this week. You didn't know that, and we did. So, the next one will start with the letter G. His stage name is Sting. His real name is Gordon Sumner. So that obviously starts with the letter G. His stage name is Sting and his real name is Gordon Sumner. The band that had a hit with the song Barracuda, that was Heart. So that's H. The next one starts with the I. The drummer for Deep Purple. If you were on my quiz 2 weeks ago, you might remember it was Ian Pace. Ian Pace is the drummer for Deep Purple. And then this one starts with a J, and the band that were formed in Blackpool in 1967, lead singer Ian Anderson, Jethro Tull. Bit of a tricky one, that one. But yeah, Jethro Tull is your answer to question 5. What was Lemmy's surname? Lemmy's surname was Kilmeister. Kilmeister. How do you pronounce it? It begins with a K, Kilmeister. The David Bowie hit produced by Nile Rodgers from Chic was Let's Dance. He produced Let's Dance on behalf of that. And he produced the whole album, the Let's Dance album, actually. So all the songs on that, a lot of them weren't singles, obviously. But Let's Dance was the famous song that he produced. And if you saw, if you've been watching the Glastonbury stuff on iPlayer, and if you do get a chance, actually, I know it's not rock related, but if you do get a chance, click on iPlayer and have a look at the Glastonbury stuff if it's still there, and have a look at the Chic set. And it's amazing. It really is tight. It's really professional. Really, really good. No mess ups. Everybody knows what they're doing.
Not like here, is it?
No, not like here. Very professional. Again, not like here. I'll say it before you do. Right.
I think I said it first.
Which band was singing about girls, girls, girls? That was Motley Crue. So that's the letter M for you. The next one is N. So the name of the album that had a cover featuring the baby underwater. If you said Nirvana, that is wrong. I wanted the name of the album, not the band. So the album is Nevermind. So you don't get a point. But
Nevermind. Nevermind.
Don't get because I know what these people are like. Don't get giving yourself half a point for Nirvana because you're not having anything for that. I did specifically say I wanted the name of the album that had a cover featuring baby swimming underwater. And it is Nevermind, not Nirvana. So no half points here. If I see half points in these I shall know, and then that's it. You aren't going to get the Brut. Now, the tobacco brand that was the title of the Small Faces album, Odd Guns Nut Gone Flake. So if you say Odd Guns, I'll give you that because Odd Guns is the brand. But it was Odd Guns Nut Gone Flake is the name of the album title. So that's the name of the tobacco brand. So I'll put those up so that you can see them all there. You're marking your own yet again because I can't mark them for you. And there we are. That is round 3, affectionately known as the third round. Penny is getting ready for what is going to be the...
Oh, Margaret, what a star.
Oh, what's Margaret done?
1 out of 10 again.
1 out of 10? Wow, Margaret.
3 out of 30. Wow.
Are you sure? Do you know what, Margaret?
Consistent.
You're being too hard on yourself here, girl.
Consistent.
Look, Margaret, no one will know. Give yourself 10 out of 10. You're too honest. All the rest of them are giving themselves 9 out of 10, and nobody can check. They're all after this.
Oh.
You see, that's how it works. Now, nobody knows. Just say you've got 10 out of 10, and me and Penny will believe you. You're too honest up in Scotland, Margaret. This is the thing with you Scottish people. Far too honest for your own good. I'm going to send you something, Margaret, for your honesty there. For your honesty, Margaret, I'm going to send you a little prezi through the post. If you personally message on our Facebook page, just send a message to us and let us know where you live, and I will send you something up through the Royal Mail. And there we go. Penny's furiously scribbling away here, and she's laughing at the same time.
I'm laughing because Amanda and Matt have given themselves a half point.
Oh, you are rugby. Yes, I thought somebody would do that. Do you know what? I might have bet it was you two. Yes, this is like they do in the field house. You know, they give themselves little half points here and there.
Right, I'm confused by Ricardo. Ricardo's said 11.
11 out of 10. Well, that's quite amazing.
Well, he was on 12 out of 20, so it can't be 11 out of 30. So, Ricardo, can you clarify?
We've done a steward's inquiry into Ricardo's score here because he's clearly not mad. I think he's been at the old Iron Brew and Vodka as well, by the sounds of things. And yes, well, there we are. So, Ricardo, we need a bit of clarification on your score there and your cumulative score. So, if you just tell us what your cumulative score is, probably easiest. What you got out of 30. As Penny's analysing, I'll tell you, it's all the Eurovision Song Contest. This is the scores from blooming Norway are coming.
Oh, he was only joking, Ricardo.
Yes, he's jesting with us.
I'm still writing the score.
Writing the score.
Phil's giving himself a half a point.
Well, he can't. You're not going to know.
I'm allowing it.
No, you don't allow that. Don't take that off. No, he's not having a half point for that because it is not the band. It is the album title I asked for specifically.
Oh yeah, but yes. You know the band.
I don't care if he knows the band or not. I don't care if he's in the band. He's not having it. Not having that. Get rid of that.
What? Where am I? I'm just doing the.
Meanwhile,
yes,
what I shall do here.
Go on.
Yes, I shall do a shameless plug. So here's our upcoming events again, folks. If you haven't seen them before, so the ones on the left are no, they're not all on the left, are they? So this one here, the party, 60s, 70s, 80s party is next Saturday, 9 o'clock. And then the following Friday we've got Penny's Retro Music Quiz, which is always really good. Same as this, really. Lots of banter, same sort of crowd come along, and we have a good fun. And then we've got our rock music live stream, and then we're at Fletcher's. And if anybody's anywhere near the Midlands or Birmingham, or if you fancy driving down from Fife or up from Southampton just for a night out, and then we'd love to see you. Honestly, we really would. It'd be great. Because we don't actually get to see you, obviously you're on Facebook, we're on Facebook, so but we do feel we know you. This is the thing. So, Penny.
Right, shall I reveal the scores on the doors?
Yes, what's the scores on the doors and the leaderboard looking like so far? Right. So we had Vanessa and Joe the Man on pole position for the prize not worth winning last round.
Right, so I'm going to go with the cumulative scores. So, well, let me just look out for some high scores for this round.
High scoring.
So Joe the Man, 9 out of 10.
Oh, I think Joe, it's got your name on it. This has my friend.
Joe the Lady, 8 out of 10.
Oh, Joe the Lady, yes. What about Tim? Because he's on the East Wing.
Tim, 6 out of 10.
Oh, Tim on the East Wing is on 6. Never mind, Tim.
Right, so shall I give you some cumulative
Yes, let's have the cumulative leaderboard, please, my dear.
Right, okay, I'm going to try it in reverse order. So, in last place...
Oh dear.
I think you know...
It's the taking part that counts, Margaret.
That Carly just said that as well. Yes, 3 out of 30 for Margaret.
Do you know what? I'm going to send Margaret a bottle of Iron Brew with the post. I think we can probably get it up there in Scotland, but I'll dispatch a bottle of Iron Brew.
Right, so that's Margaret. Yes. Then we have Donna on 9 out of 30.
Donna, yes.
It's all the taking part that counts.
It's the taking part that counts, ladies. You don't want this anyway. Unless you're Lynette and you used to splash it all over.
Or Amanda.
Or Amanda, because you're just a bit weird like that.
And she used to wear it as well.
I can't believe that, I can't believe women, or I can't believe anyone wears it, to be fair, but I can't believe women do it.
Amanda and Matt are on 11.5 out of 30. I'm allowing you the half.
That's up to you. Contrary to the ladies who used to wear this, I never used to go around wearing Chanel No. 5 or anything.
You could have done.
Don't you think that's weird though, that a woman wears Brut?
Maybe if they'd had a boyfriend that wore it and then they're sort of pining for him.
Why not just go out with him?
No, maybe he's gone off to another woman. Maybe he's just left the country or something, or whatever. Anyway.
Well, let's not think about that.
Shall we carry on with the scores? So James is on 12 out of 30.
James, dad to be, there we are, 12 out of 30.
Then
you might need this, James.
Then we have Phil and Bev.
Phil and Bev and the cat.
On 13.5 out of 30.
We'll disregard the half, so 13 is what they're on.
Then we have Lynette on 16 out of 30.
Yes. Lynette,
we've got a few jointly on 17 out of 30. We've got Ricardo.
Yes.
Pete and Heidi.
And
yes. Tim.
Oh, well done. Tim on the East Wing is he's there.
Then on 18 out of 30 we've got Joe the Lady.
Yes, on the West Wing.
Then Angela and Richard on 19 out of 30.
Ooh, that's a good score. Angela and Richard, yes. And where are we now then?
And then so in second place we have Joe the Man.
Oh, so we know who's
25 out of 30. And
who's going to get this then? It's Andy.
In the lead we have Vanessa, and is Andy assisting?
Well, I'm guessing so. I'm guessing Andy's taking a very interested part in this now. Because I'm sure Andy is a brute man, really, if I'm honest, having met him briefly.
And then we have Vanessa and Andy on 26 out of 30.
So there's only 1 point in it then, is that
only 1 point in it?
Only 1 point in it. So Joe the Man and Vanessa and Andy are 1 point apart. So that's good news.
We have someone.
Oh, Gary! Gary from work.
Oh.
Yes. My old mate Gary. Andrea's on as well, Gary. I have to say. And I can't remember if she joined at the beginning, but you've joined us almost at the end here, Gary. But please stay on because we're on to the last round now, which is connections.
And it's all fun.
It's all a bit of fun. So obviously, Gary, you're not going to win the Brut, but I will buy you some for Christmas anyway. So there we are. Superdrug still sell this. This is tonight's prize, a nearly full bottle of Brut 33 that the winner will get, and I will post it via Track 48, so they will eventually get it. And happy days, yes.
Surely in 48 hours.
Well, you'd like to think so. You'd like to think so. Yes, I know better, but anyway. No, Gary, my good old friend Gary. I've known Gary for years.
Have you?
Yes, we go back a long way. Now, this is connections round. This is your final round in the quiz properly, and you'll be glad to know. Thank God for that, they all say. This is a round where I read out 5 questions, and there is a connection, which is the 6th part of the round. So it's out of 6. So you have 5 answers, and then you say what the connection is, and that gets you your 6th point. So it is rock related, but quite tenuous in the first one anyway, I have to say. So what is the name of the Swiss punk band formed in 1990 and also Leeds United Football Club's nickname? The name of a Swiss punk band formed in 1990. There's not that many of them, to be fair, so you either know these or you don't. And no, you don't do.
No, I don't.
And Penny knows everything. And Leeds United Football Club's nickname. So concentrate on Leeds
ABBA,
United.
is it?
No, it's not ABBA. They're not a punk band. So concentrate on the Leeds United Football Club's nickname. If you know what their badge looks like, and you know, then you might get this. So the name of a Swiss punk band, and formed in 1990. And
Swiss, not Swedish.
Swiss, not Swedish.
Oh, sorry. See, I'm getting mixed up now.
You're getting Scandinavian countries mixed up.
Oh, yeah, Switzerland isn't in Scandinavia.
Well, there you are. Then you're miles out, aren't you?
Yeah.
So anyway, on to question 2. This is more mainstream. This is, which song was released in September 1973 and has the first verse where Brian is asking his fellow bandmates if they are ready? Which song released in September 73 And the first verse is where Brian is asking all his fellow bandmates if they are ready.
Are you ready, Steve?
Shut up! Shut up! What are you doing?
Amanda will know this one.
No. It was supposed to be a difficult round, this one. Shut up. Oh, God.
Andy?
No!
Mick?
Don't do it. Right, I'll turn the microphone back on. Told Penny off because she's annoying me now. And she's spoiling my quiz. Drink your Pina Colada. Right. Which song released in September 73 has the first verse where Brian is asking his fellow bandmates if they're ready? Question number 3. Name the lead singer of the band who had a hit with Seven Nation Army in 2003. The lead singer of the band who had a hit with the song Seven Nation Army in 2003. Don't forget you're looking for a link between these, so you might start to see a link emerging between these answers. Question number 4, the penultimate question of tonight's quiz. Nelly Furtado and which other band had a hit with Maneater? Nelly Furtado and which other band had a hit with Maneater? Question number 4. And your last question in tonight's quiz. What is the name of the 7th studio album by the Beatles featuring the songs Taxman and Eleanor Rigby? This will give away the connection, I'm sure. The name of the 7th studio album by the Beatles featuring the songs Taxman and Eleanor Rigby. So there are your questions to your connections round, and I will go through the answers soon. So I'll leave you time to ponder that. Meanwhile, a drink for me, and also a hello to Gary, great bloke, and hello to Andrea. We've had a bit of a funny week at work this week. We've had to concentrate. Haven't we? We had to concentrate, which is unusual for us because it's making our brains hurt, and we've all been moaning about it to somebody who's been deputising for our boss this week, and I do feel sorry for him. So yes, so apologies to Ian for all the stress he's been put under this week, but and he's put up with us marvellously well, I have to say. He's been remained calm under pressure, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Anyway, so there we are. So let me go back to firing up the questions on the screen there. So I'm going to reveal the answers soon, everybody. So finalise your answers. There are the questions for you in this round, and I think the first one is a bit tricky, but I struggle to think of anything for this particular answer. So. No. You just keep the scores on the doors. You don't get saying anything yet, because I'll not reveal the answers. No. Right, I'm going to reveal the answers now. You've had enough time. The Prince of Darkness is fed up of waiting. So the name of the Swiss punk band formed in 1990 and also sharing the same name as Leeds United Football Club's nickname are the Peacocks. That is your answer to question number 1, the Peacocks. What song was released in September 73 and has the first verse where Brian is asking his fellow bandmates if they are ready? Now, Penny, no doubt, will sing this or try to, in her drunken state, somehow...
I'm not drunk.
Somehow state this.
Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Mick?
All right.
Well, okay, fellas. Let's go! Yes. Down.
Now that's Ballroom Blitz. That's Ballroom Blitz. So you've got the Peacocks for question 1, Ballroom Blitz for question 2. I'm sure Amanda knows that. She's a very...
Amanda will know that one.
She likes this song. She always tends to request this song. It's one of her favourites.
One of my favourites.
Name the singer of the band who had a hit with Seven Nation Army in 2003. Well, the band was the White Stripes, but the singer I was looking for was Jack White. So the singer of the band was Jack White. That's the answer I'm looking for. Now, number 4, Nelly Furtado and which other band had a hit with Maneater? Well, the other band, it was a duo really rather than a band, Hall & Oates had a hit with Man-Eater, so that was one of their famous songs. And the other one was I Can't Go For That, so Man-Eater was one of their famous.
Man-Eater.
The 7th studio album by the Beatles, featuring Taxman and Eleanor Rigby, that was Revolver. Now that should have given it away, because the connection is it's all to do with Cluedo. So you've got Peacock, so you've got Mrs. Peacock, you've got Ballroom, so there's a ballroom in Cluedo. You've got Jack White, so you've got Mr. White, is it, or? Anyway, Mr. White.
Remember.
You've got a hall in Cluedo, and of course one of the weapons is a revolver. So the connection is Cluedo. Not the clue is connection. The clue is connection. The connection is Cluedo. Yay! Yay! Do you know what? I managed to get through this quiz. Bizarrely, I must have been sniffing the prize, which obviously I'm thinking Joe and Vanessa are punching this out for at the top here. You know, Margaret, I don't think you're going to get the Brut, but it's the taking part that counts, Margaret. That's all. You know, this is how we've come to know you. But we love Margaret, don't we? We like Margaret.
Absolutely.
Margaret is great.
Oh, Margaret's up to score.
Oh, hang on.
She's got 2 out of 6.
Whoa, Margaret's has done it.
Oh, wow.
Let's give Margaret some love.
Well done, Margaret.
Hit the heart button and give Margaret some likes and some love and some hearts and whatever, because Margaret has doubled her score in that round, so she's... Well, it's a bit too late, Margaret, but you're not going to get the Brut, so there we are. But you might get some Iron Brut. Ta-da! There we are. And if I don't drink it all first, which is a very strong danger. So let me go back to the scores on the door slide, where we ask you to type your scores in the comments.
Yes.
So Penny can...
I'm just collating them.
If we have an overall winner for tonight's quiz. As usual, I'm going to do the tiebreaker, whether we have an overall winner or not, because I've done it now, so I'm not going to waste it. So I'll do the tiebreaker. Bizarrely, Vanessa won last time, and I did the tiebreaker. Vanessa won the tiebreaker as well. So even if she hadn't won, she'd have won anyway. So you know, she had to know to within one person how many people survived the sinking of the Titanic, which was quite staggering, really.
That was quite amazing.
It was quite amazing. She's a thoroughly deserved winner of the Ouzo. And actually, Vanessa, we need to know if there's any Ouzo left, or have you drunk all of Nikos's Ouzo? And also, what did you think of it? I mean, you know, did you like it? Was it, you know, did Andy have to drink most of it, or did you drink most of it? We don't know. Or was it half and half? You know, you live in some sort of half and half partnership type world there, like me and Penny do. What I have is mine, and what Penny has is also mine as well. And if you know us, you know that's completely not true, and it's the other way around.
Right. Oh.
By the way, this is Penny's glass. This is empty glass of what was Pina Colada. So the second. I don't know what she's drinking out of a brandy glass, but the second brandy glass.
I couldn't find another.
You couldn't find a bigger glass. That's what it was. Yeah. Yes, I know you. And there's the umbrella, still going strong, reusable.
I can reuse that, can't I?
Yes, you can reuse.
Right, so yes, we're getting scores in. Yes.
So who are we missing? Who do we need?
So we haven't seen anything for. We haven't had Vanessa's score yet.
Oh, Vanessa!
I don't.
She's hiding her light there.
Have I missed Vanessa? I'll have. Sorry.
Oh, Vanessa.
I can see Vanessa
come through. So don't reveal yet.
No.
The big reveal coming up soon.
Right, have I missed any? Pete and Heidi and Donna.
Pete and Heidi and Donna. We're still waiting for Pete and Heidi and Donna.
I think Paula and Garvin have given up.
Oh, they're giving up?
Well, I haven't seen their score for a while, so...
Oh, dear. Paula and Garvin. Why doesn't Amy come on these quizzes anymore? Amy used to come on these quizzes. We used to like Amy coming on these quizzes. She's quite a laugh. And it was her birthday the other day, wasn't it? Was it 2 weeks ago or so? 3 weeks ago?
All right, Donna got one. Oh, never mind, Donna.
Actually, young Amy, as I refer to her, who comes on here, she sent us a very nice message saying how she'd had a great time on the day before her birthday, and as we moved into the midnight hour, it was lovely actually. All the people on the rock night, they all wished Amy happy birthday. So what a nice thing to do. What a lovely, friendly sort of thing. I mean, most of them don't know who she is, but they all wished her a very happy.
Got a little community going.
It is, and I love that about this. Yes. It's absolutely wonderful.
Vanessa's pointing out that it was the guitar at auction where she on the tiebreaker thing. Not the Titanic.
Oh, sorry, yes, you didn't know anything about the Titanic. It was how much was Eric Clapton's guitar auction for? Yes, that's right, yes, I remember now.
Well, Donna said Donna got one on this round.
Donna, to taking part.
Not sure I should have bothered this week. Donna,
No, Donna, don't be like that. No.
All a bit of fun.
We hope you mainly come on here for the banter and to see me get drunk, but I asked the odd question, so hey ho.
Right, so yes, I still can't spot Pete and Heidi. So shall I run through?
Pete and Heidi have either given up or they've left it too late. So let's carry on because time is getting on.
Right, okay. So we have got in last place. Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess?
Hold on. A clue, everyone. A clue.
It's Margaret! Yay!
Margaret gets a wooden spoon, and Margaret, we like Margaret very much, so Margaret is going to get a prize.
Oh!
So I'm going to decide what prize it is, and I will send Margaret a nice little prize.
Angela has said,
oh yes,
it is my birthday on Tuesday. Oh. Happy birthday for Tuesday, Angela, and my sister, because I am triplet.
Oh, right. There you are. Well, there we are.
Well, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Angela and sisters. Yes,
for Tuesday.
Happy birthday! Yes.
Yay!
Cheers to you, Angela, and everybody else. I'm sure they'll all hit the like button or the thumbs up button and wish you a very, very happy birthday for Tuesday. So, and thanks for coming on this quiz each time. It is appreciated. And I know you're in the Birmingham area, so if you want to come and see us at Fletcher's, we normally reserve a table and you can sit at our table. And in fact, last time we did the thing at Fletcher's, guess who sat at our table, our DJ table? It was only Ali Campbell's daughter, as in UB40 Ali Campbell. His daughter, what was her name, Indiana or...
Something, I didn't quite catch it.
It was Indiana, I think her name. Yes, I didn't quite catch it actually, but... she was there, and what a rock, well not rock, but reggae royalty.
Yes,
it's even better than rock royalty. Reggae royalty. So okay, carry on.
Margaret.
Yes, happy birthday on Tuesday, Angela.
Then we have Donna.
Donna, don't despair, Donna.
On 10, but
we like having your company. We love having your company.
Yeah, you've got 10 points. That's
I blame Penny there for the silly bass player round. My rounds are much better.
Then we have Amanda and Matt on 13 and a half. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Amanda, you're not going to win the Brut, are you?
Amanda, you'll just have to have the memories of the 70s when you used to splash that on yourself and have those memorable nights smelling of Brut.
Then we have James on 14.
James, the dad-to-be.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Can you...
It's all right, it's not catching. Yeah. Then, let me look. We have Phil and Bev. On 16 and a half.
Rock's music's not really Phil's thing, so he's done quite well there. I'm not sure whether Bev is a rock music fan. I think she's got a bit more of a broader taste than him, but Phil is more of your 80s man, so if we did an 80s quiz, I think Phil would do rather well.
Then... jointly on 18 we've got Ricardo,
yes.
And we have Tim.
Ricardo and Tim on the East Wing, yes, he is on 18. What has Joe the Lady got, just out of interest?
Right.
Because she's on the West Wing.
Oh, well, I'll come to Joe the Lady in a moment.
Come to Joe the Lady soon.
Then we have Lynette on 20. I think Lynette wanted the Brut, but...
Lynette.
Sorry.
Lynette.
It's
so close, yet so far.
We've got Angela and Richard on 21.
Yes.
We have Joe the Lady on 22.
Joe the Lady on the West Wing on 22, yes.
And We have a tie for first place.
Oh, great.
We have a tie for first place.
Right.
Joe the Man and Vanessa.
Yes.
On 30.
Right, don't go anywhere, everybody.
Brilliant scores.
Don't go anywhere. Right, okay. So everybody stay on. We enter into the serious part of the quiz now. Now, this is where DJ Ozzy gets serious for a moment, because this is now important. Okay.
Ooh. I'm going to drop more.
No, don't get drinking anymore, Penny. You stay right there. No, not
I'll be back momentarily.
Only a little is not only a little for you. So, Vanessa, I'm trying to build up this. I'm just interjecting. The Brut is the prize, but really, I'll tell you what the prize is. Let me do this. Now, the prize is obviously the kudos of the name on the trophy. So Vanessa has got her name on the trophy. We might be scratching that out and putting Joe the Man on the trophy. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in, but we might be doing that. And now I have to tell you, a few weeks ago the prize was a tenner, and Lorraine from Stafford won the prize, and Lorraine's not on this week's quiz. I mean, she's retired as a undefeated champion. So Lorraine won the tenner, and that was the tenner that Lorraine won. It was a pack of tenner pants, and she was very excited about that for some reason. I don't know why, but she was. So you're playing for the trophy, really. DJ Lady P is faffing around in the hallway. She's back.
I was just talking to Pastor.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you come and concentrate on the quiz. Yes. Because we are now entering the serious part of the quiz where we're playing for the prize not worth winning. We're playing for the Brut. Let me just. Yes, I can verify that he's definitely Brut 33. So there we are. Now, Vanessa, you will have to be prepared to get Andy and yourself down to you know where we live now, so get yourself. If you win this, Joe the Man, I really don't expect you to drive up to Southampton, but I will post it to you if you win. So good luck to both of you. Let's all wish them well. Now the rest of you can have a go in the tiebreaker, and what I will do is I will ask the question. Then I will leave a few seconds for you to ponder the answer, and then I will give you the signal to type it in the comments. So Vanessa and Joe, if you can type it in the comments when I give you the signal, so that you can't be influenced by each other's score. So right, are we ready? Are we ready for the tiebreaker? Yes, we are. They all cry. Get on with it, you idiot. Right. Well, the tiebreaker relates to tonight's prize. So here we are. So don't type the answers yet. Wait until I put the signal on the screen.
Oh, hang on. Vanessa said, "Oh no, lost you at the crucial moment."
Oh. Well.
Are you still there, Vanessa? Because we haven't got the tiebreaker up yet.
So the tiebreaker will be up in about 30 seconds. So.
Oh no.
What?
No, just that Vanessa's put, "Oh no, lost you at the crucial moment."
Right, well, Vanessa...
I'm not sure if Vanessa's still with us.
Vanessa. Come back to us, Vanessa. Have you internet? Have you paid your broadband bill, Vanessa? This is the question on everybody's minds. So here is the let me pad this out for a bit while Vanessa reconnects her laptop or a tablet to the computer and to the internet, and then we get Vanessa back. So Joe the Man, you've got even more time to have a think about this. Don't get Googling it, obviously, we trust you. And what year did Fabergé launch their Brut fragrances for men? In what year did Fabergé launch their Brut fragrances for men? So what I will do is, has Vanessa come back in the comments? Yes, has she...
I don't know, that's the only comment.
Hang on a minute, everyone. Don't comment yet, because we need Vanessa to come back, because they're jointly tied.
Oh, well, someone's already commented, so I think we need to go with the comments.
Right, okay, there's no way around it, is there? Right, okay, type your answer now. So Joe and Vanessa, if you type your answers now simultaneously so that you don't get influenced by each other's answers. Everybody else, you can type in your answer. What year did Fabergé launch Brut 33? Famously advertised by Henry Cooper, of course. Type the year in, what year you think it was, and we will have we will see what people are saying. So type your answer in now. Hopefully Vanessa, I really hope Vanessa's come back, otherwise this is going to be very unfair. I might have to get 2 bottles of 2 bottles of Brut. That's not such a bad thing. I don't, you know what? Do you know what? That would be unfair on poor old Vanessa after suffering me waffling on all this time. So I'm going to reveal the answers soon, and has Vanessa come back in the comments?
I'm just reading. I'm trying to get them all in order. I don't want to miss anyone.
Oh, right. Well, it doesn't matter for most of them, Pen. We're not going to win it.
No, but I want to. Yeah, but if someone gets it spot on, I want to be able to say, don't I?
If someone don't win anything, even if Margaret gets it spot on, she's not going to win anything. Although no, I tell a lie. Margaret, you're going to win a prize that is probably better, actually, and more expensive than this. So who knows? Who knows? Right. But I can't hang it on any longer.
Right, okay, well I haven't seen anything from Vanessa, but we've got various answers. So,
Vanessa, well, I'll give another 4 or 5 seconds to see if Vanessa can get back on, and everybody else seems to be okay. It must just be Vanessa's end, because everybody else is on, aren't they? So it's not us, it's Vanessa. Oh, what a shame. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. So, okay. So the answer.
Are you going to reveal
the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Right, the answer was 1964. That was when Fabergé launched the Brut fragrance for men.
Can we say?
Yes.
That Margaret has got it. Margaret!
Oh, it's made my night, that has. Oh, Margaret, that is so good. Oh, do you know what? Joe, forget it. Margaret's won the Bruce. You're not I'm joking.
So most people guess the 70s.
70s. Margaret, I'm so pleased about that.
And
Margaret is not the taking part of the county, it's the winning. I meant that all along.
A couple of people said 1933.
33?
Yeah.
1933?
Yeah.
Like before the war?
Well, before one of the wars.
What, in between the wars then?
Anyway, but most people said the 70s. And
I would have said the 70s.
And Joe the man put 1976, and because Vanessa lost that. But I've got to say, Joe the man has been getting brilliant scores for weeks on. So Joe the man definitely deserves.
Well, Vanessa's won the Ouzo, so Vanessa has won a prize. I'm sorry to say Vanessa's internet has played up and she hasn't managed to conclude the quiz, which, it is a real shame, because it would have been nice to have had a proper tie break. But Joe the man, you are, here we are, let me get the, where's the trophy thingy gone? Let me, whoa. Just a second, Joe, while I... Just bear with me a second, Joe. This is all live now. Just a second. Now then. So we have. Oh no, this hasn't worked. Just a second, Joe. Bear with me, my friend. Don't leave us. Don't know. Too late now, Vanessa's. Come on.
No, I was just going to say, while people were putting 1933, it's Brut 33 on there. The picture with Henry Cooper.
That makes sense now. I wonder why you put 33. That's a funny year to put. But Brut 33, I don't think it relates. Well, obviously it doesn't relate to the year, clearly. But I think it's a little bit more like 57 Heinz. I think it's more like that. I think it's a formula thing. It's a 33 33rd formula or 33rd version or whatever it is. I'll have to Google that actually. I'm intrigued now. So we have a new winner, and I'm really sorry to see that Vanessa couldn't take part in the final bit.
But I think Joe is a worthy winner.
So let's give it up for Joe. I'll give Joe a round of applause. Joe, my friend, personally message us on Vinyl Revival with your address down in Southampton. You will be the winner of this nearly full bottle of Brut 33, and I might send you a little something else from DJ Ozzy and DJ Lady P. And by the way, thank you everybody for taking part. It's been absolutely wonderful as usual. We love your company. We love your comments and your banter. It is always amusing. And we hope you've enjoyed tonight's quiz. And we will be back next Saturday with our 60s, 70s, and 80s night. So let me just. Here's on my shoulder there. Here is DJ Lady P. So from us to all of you lot, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your enduring support, and cheers everyone. Cheers, Margaret, and well done on the last round, by the way. You came back with a vengeance, superb. We'll get something up to you if you send us a little note with your address on. And we'd love to see you on here again next Saturday for at 9 o'clock for our 60s, 70s and 80s party. And we'll love and leave you at that. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us.